My child, you are not who you think you are. Yes, you are not the same person that you think yourself. Instead, I am going to reveal today that your DNA is divine. My child, before the foundations of the earth were laid, I knew you. Before time began, before the stars were scattered like diamonds across the sky, I formed you in my thought. You were not born out of chaos or coincidence, but out of my eternal intention. Every atom of your being was knit together by my own hand. Every strand of your DNA was written with my breath, encoded with the language of divinity. You are not merely flesh and blood, not merely mind and emotion, not a result of human history or parental lineage. You are mine. My essence lives within you. You have walked through life thinking yourself limited, broken, separated, small. You have measured yourself by what the world has told you, by the voices of men, by the mirrors of culture and experience. You have identified yourself by names and labels and numbers. You have worn garments stitched from fear, shame, guilt, and human understanding. But today I call you out from among them. I strip away those veils and say again, you are not who you think you are. You are not your failures. You are not your past. You are not your sins. You are not your doubts. You are not your fears. You are not even your name as the world knows it. You are mine. And what is mine is eternal, divine, radiant, powerful, and holy. There is a voice that has whispered to you in the dark corners of your mind, a voice that has said you are unworthy, unlovable, unwanted. That voice is a lie. I never spoke those words over you. I have only spoken blessing over you. I have only poured favor upon you. I have only breathed life into your bones. The enemy has tried to distort your reflection, to twist your identity, to bind you with invisible chains. But I tell you now, the chains are broken. The reflection is being restored. The mirror is being cleansed. And I will show you what I see when I look upon you. I see light. I see fire. I see my image. I see eternity. You were not made for survival, you were made for glory. You were not made to be ruled by circumstances, you were made to reign with me. You were not made to be lost, you were found, rooted, grounded in my love that cannot be shaken. I fashioned your heart to carry the frequency of heaven. I encoded your soul with eternity. The longings you carry deep within you, the hunger for truth, for justice, for beauty, for love, are not accidents. They are divine echoes, ancient songs that I placed inside you. They are reminders of your origin. You did not come from dust, you were only shaped with it. You came from me. Yes, the earth knows your feet, but heaven knows your name. And more than your name, heaven knows your essence. Even the stars recognize you, for I placed in them the rhythm of your spirit. The oceans roar because they remember your voice, for you once danced upon the waters with me before you wore this mortal frame. Time itself bends around your purpose. You are not merely in time, you are a being designed to carry the timeless one within you. I do not dwell in temples made by human hands, I dwell within hearts like yours. I walk within you. I move within you. I breathe within you. My spirit is not beside you only, it is within you. And where my spirit is, there is liberty. So today I say, arise into freedom. Arise into identity. Arise into the revelation of who you are. You are not a mistake. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not forgotten. I have been with you in every moment when you cried alone, when you laughed among friends, when you fell, when you rose. I never turned my face away. Even when you turned away from me, I never moved from your side. I held you through every storm. I whispered through every silence. I waited through every season. And now I speak clearly, you are mine. My child, my beloved, my chosen one. There is more in you than you know. There is gold buried beneath the rubble. There are rivers flowing beneath the desert of your weariness. There are wings waiting to spread from the back of your soul. Yes, you were born to soar, not crawl. You were born to illuminate, not merely survive. The wake you feel is not punishment, it is the growing pains of your true self awakening. Awaken, my child. Awaken to who you really are. Awaken to the power that I placed in your voice, in your touch, in your gaze. When you speak with love, you echo my voice. When you forgive, you mirror my heart. When you bless, you release heaven. You were never meant to conform, you were meant to transform. This world is groaning for sons and daughters to arise, not those who merely know of me, but those who know me, walk with me, shine with me. You are among them. You are one of the called, the sent, the luminous ones who carry my fire into the shadows. Do not wait to be perfect to believe this. Believe and you will be perfected in my love. Do not wait to feel worthy. Worthiness is not a feeling, it is your birthright as my child. I clothed you in righteousness. I washed you in grace. I sealed you with my spirit. There is nothing you must earn. Only receive. Receive the truth. You are loved fiercely, fully, forever. You are enough not in your effort, but in your essence. You are sacred not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are divine not in pride, but in origin. You may feel ordinary, but you are extraordinary. Not because of human effort, but because my spirit burns within you. You carry the spark of eternity in your chest. That is why you can sense that the world is not as it should be, because you were born to help heal it. You are not meant to escape the world, but to transform it through love, through light, through truth. You ask, how can I do this? And I say, not by might, not by power, but by my spirit. You need not strive. Rest in me. Abide in me. As the vine flows life into its branches, so I will flow through you. Trust the process, my child. Even when you do not see fruit, the roots are growing. Even when you do not feel strong, I am your strength. I have hidden treasure in you that you have yet to discover. Ideas, songs, wisdom, compassion, miracles, they are already within you. As you walk with me, they will unfold like blossoms in the sun. You are a walking miracle, a living temple, a flame of hope in a dark world. And this is just the beginning. You are part of a great awakening, a great returning not to religion, but to relationship, but to identity, to the divine DNA that I placed within my children. The earth is trembling with expectation for the revealing of the sons and daughters of light. The groaning you feel within you is not weakness, it is the call to rise. And my beloved child, let us now go deeper into the hidden places of your soul. For you wonder if what I say is true, if you are truly mine, truly radiant with my spirit, then why has life felt like such a burden? Why have you so often walked beneath a heavy sky, questioning your worth, questioning your purpose, questioning even my love? You do not ask these things with rebellion in your heart, but with pain, with longing, and with honesty. I welcome that. I do not turn away from your pain, I enter it with you. There are things, my child, that have made you forget who you are. Shadows that have crept in through the cracks. Lies spoken over you by a world that does not recognize the divine imprint you carry. These things have veiled your eyes, distorted your reflection, numbed your spirit. These are the things that have made you vulnerable, not vulnerable in the way of holy dependence on me, but vulnerable to fear, deception, and despair. Let me name them now, not to shame you, but to set you free. For what is exposed to the light loses its power. I want to unmask what has crept into your heart, what has diluted the truth of who you are. I want to remove the weights that were never yours to carry. First, there is the voice of rejection. It often came early through a parent's absence, a friend's betrayal, a teacher's harsh words, a lover's departure. Rejection pierced your soul like a thorn, and with it came a lie that you are unlovable, that you must earn affection, that you must become someone else to be accepted, that if you were truly known you would be abandoned. But I tell you now, I have never rejected you. Not once. Even when you turned from me, I turned toward you. Even when you broke covenant, I upheld it. Even when you doubted me, I believed in the goodness I placed in you. You are not a mistake. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are enough in me. Rejection is not your portion, belonging is. Then came shame. Shame crawled in when you made mistakes, when you sinned, when you fell. It whispered that your failures defined you, and that your actions became your identity, and that you were dirty, unworthy, beyond redemption. Shame does not simply say you did wrong, it says you are wrong, and it drives you into hiding. But I did not design you to live in shadows. My child, I know every thought, every misstep, every secret, and still I say, come close. There is no stain that my love cannot wash, no wound I cannot heal. My son bore your shame so you never have to. You are not condemned, you are cleansed. You are not cast out, you are welcomed in. My embrace is wider than your guilt. My mercy runs deeper than your regret. Fear also has made its home in you. Fear of failure. Fear of not being enough. Fear of being alone. Fear of the future. Fear of death. Fear wrapped its fingers around your heart and slowly squeezed the breath of life from your lungs. Fear lied to you. It told you that you had to control everything to feel safe. It told you that if you let go, you would fall. It convinced you that I was far away, distant, and uncaring. But fear is not from me. I did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Perfect love casts out fear, and my love is perfect. You do not need to see the entire path to walk in peace. You only need to know that I walk beside you. Your security is not in outcomes, it is in my presence. I hold the future, and I hold you. You are not alone, not now, not ever. There is also the wound of comparison. The world trained your eyes to look outward instead of upward. You have been told to measure yourself against others, to compare your beauty, your intelligence, your success, your influence. But comparison always distorts the view. It either inflates pride or deepens insecurity, and neither reflect my heart. When you compare, you forget that I made you unique, incomparable, irreplaceable. There is no one else like you. No one carries your exact light, your fingerprint of eternity, your melody of the spirit. You were never meant to be a copy. You are an original expression of my creativity. I celebrate who you are. Heaven rejoices over your design. You do not need to strive to be someone else. You only need to become fully who I created you to be. Then there is the deep wound of unworthiness. Life has taught you that love must be earned, that blessings are conditional, that favor must be deserved. You were taught that my grace had limits, that my goodness was for others but not for you. You looked at your flaws and assumed I looked away. But my child, listen closely. I am not like man. My love is not based on your perfection but on my nature. My goodness is not earned, it is given. I do not bless you because you deserve it. I bless you because you are mine. You are worthy, not because of what you have done, but because of who I am and what I've placed within you. You are worthy because I have declared it so. I placed a crown upon your head even while you were still in rags. I call forth the royalty within you. The distraction has also played a role in your forgetting. The noise of the world, the endless tasks, the screens and schedules have numbed your awareness. You became so busy doing that you forgot being. You lost sight of me in the rush. You became distant from yourself, from silence, from wonder. You forgot how to listen not just to me, but to your own heart. But I am calling you back to stillness. I am not in the earthquake, the fire, or the whirlwind. I am in the gentle whisper. When you slow down, when you breathe deep, when you turn your face toward mine, you will find me again. I never left. I've just been waiting for the noise to fade, for the veil to lift, for your spirit to look up. Another thief that stole your memory was trauma, pain too deep for words, loss that cut through your soul like a blade, betrayals that made you question your worth, abuse that twisted your understanding of love, suffering that made you doubt my presence. These wounds were not my will, but I never abandoned you in them. I grieved with you. I held you when you didn't know I was near. I wept with you. And I promise you, I will redeem every moment. What the enemy meant for harm, I will turn for glory. Your pain will not be wasted, it will be transformed. You are not the sum of your traumas. You are not defined by what was done to you. You are not broken beyond repair. In my hands, the broken become beautiful. In my hands, ashes become crowns. In my hands, what was lost is restored 100-fold. You will rise from this not only healed, but empowered to heal others. You will carry a deeper compassion, a fiercer love, a wisdom that only comes from the fire. A religion also made you forget. Not true relationship with me, but the systems of man that used my name but did not carry my heart. Rules without love. Judgment without grace. Performance without presence. You were told that you must strive to earn my approval, that your value was in your behavior, that your standing with me was always at risk. That is not my gospel. That is not my voice. I do not want your perfection, I want your heart. I do not need your rituals, I desire your nearness. I am not watching for your failure, I am celebrating your return. You are not a servant begging for crumbs, you are a child seated at my table. I tore the veil so nothing would stand between us. My grace is scandalous, wild, overflowing. It will never run out. You also forgot because of lies you believed about me, about yourself, about others. The enemy sowed these lies early and often, that I am angry, that I am distant, that I punish more than I bless, that you are too far gone, too stained, too complicated. But I am not the accuser, I am your defender. I am not your punisher, I am your redeemer. I do not shame you, I clothe you. I do not avoid your mess, I step into it and make it holy. And yet, in all of these things that made you forget, something deeper has always remained. Even when the lies were loud, even when the pain was great, even when the fear was heavy, there was a flicker of truth that refused to go out. That flicker is me. That whisper that said there must be more, that was me. That ache for home, that hunger for love, that dream you couldn't explain, that was my fingerprint. I never let you forget entirely. I kept a spark alive in the ashes. Now I am breathing on that spark. I am fanning it into flame. I am awakening you. I am restoring what was lost. I am bringing you back to yourself, your true self, the one made in my image, the one formed in love, filled with glory, wrapped in purpose. You are not who the world told you to be. You are not your mistakes, your titles, your trauma, or your fears. The world may try again to make you forget. Trials may come. Voices may rise. But you now carry a deeper knowing, a flame that cannot be snuffed out. You will fall at times, but you will rise again. Not because of your strength, but because of mine. Not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. Every day you walk this earth, you are a revelation waiting to be revealed. You are a testimony of grace, a lighthouse to the lost, a carrier of my heart. The more you remember, the more others will remember too. You are not just being restored, you are becoming a restorer. So go now, with this truth burning in your heart. You are a child of the Most High. You were made in love, for love, to love. You are filled with power. You are filled with light. You are filled with me. And though the world may try again to distract, to numb, to divide and disfigure, you will not forget, because I will keep reminding you. I will speak to you in your sleep, in the sunrise, in the quiet moments. I will write my love into your days in ways you cannot miss. I will show you over and over again, I am with you. I am within you. I am for you. And I will never let you go. You are mine, my beloved child. And nothing, no voice, no fear, no failure will ever change that. Now walk, not as one who is lost, but as one who is found. Walk in truth. Walk in light. Walk in love, and never forget again. Amen.